Alright guys, got the frame brackets painted, the frame kind of painted, everything's installed and torqued as far as the frame goes. Also got the rear end mostly painted, gonna paint the rest when I put the center in. It came out, looks really good. We'll catch you up in a minute. Alright guys, got everything installed and torqued. Got the coilovers assembled. You guys seen that in the previous video. If not, you can go back and watch the install the front suspension. Everything's looking pretty good. Still got to install the differential. Really excited about this thing. It's coming together really well. Very easy installation. If you were reusing your original rear end, it would take like a day. But I've still got to assemble the floater kit and the differential and the brakes. And then the fuel tank. Alright guys, I got the brakes on and everything packed with grease and torqued down. Forgot to show you guys the park brake setup, but it's in there. It's similar to a GM system on like a truck, if you've ever seen it. It just goes inside the rotor and hits on the outside of the brake hat. Pretty cool. Been wanting to get park brake on this truck again for a while. And you can see there is no axle shaft in there. And you can spin the wheel. You technically roll it around like that. But that's the next step, is to put the axles in and the differential itself. And then the fuel tank. We're getting there. The next step is to install this flange. You take this little cap off and bolt the flange on. And then you just stick the axle through it. And then you put the cap back on it. And then that splines into the differential. You put the cap back on it, and then you're all set. Pretty neat little system. Alright guys, we left off with the brakes installed and showing you the axles. I've got the center section in and tight and ready to be done with the rear suspension, other than some brake lines and attaching the rear shocks. Alright guys, we got the brakes and axles in, calipers mounted, lines made, everything's bled and painted. Just got to put the new U-joint in to fit the differential. It's a little bit bigger now. Fuel tank is in and mounted. So, pretty close to being finished. Just got to put the bed on. And it'll be ready to go. Got the fuel tank in, the suspension in, got the ride height kind of mocked up for now. Differential, had to change the U-joint to fit the new yoke. But other than that, it's all in. Everything's went really well. Very excited. Got an Action Machine drive shaft. I've used them a few times. They're pretty good. Very quick. And then the matching front. Very happy with everything. Wheels fit. Looks like everything's gonna be pretty well the way it was before I took it apart. finished. Everything's been double checked and retorqued and adjusted. Bled the brakes again. Handle's amazing. Ride's really good. We're really happy with it. Rear suspension looks amazing. Brakes work great. Front is still doing really good. Still really happy with it. Time to take it to the autocross at some point. Hopefully next month. I think it's good, guys. But if we go, we'll definitely make a video. Well guys, we're gonna end it off here. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you watching.